Good night, sir. So my name is Aldit, and I'm from Investortrust, and I would like to ask you some questions regarding your perspective toward the major investment. So the first one is bagaimana kinerja bisnis seperti perkembangan laba dan revenue dari principal asset management sendiri.
So we have a total AUM of almost 4 trillion. We are still a small company, you understand. So we have a long way to go in terms of building our financial strength, etc. But the most important thing is we belong to a very large American company called Principal Financial Group. So our company has almost 20 billion US dollar in market cap, one of the leaders in retirement solutions in the US, and we have offices all across the world. So our game plan is how do we bring our global investment management capability, the products and solution to Indonesians. Even though our Indonesian mutual fund industry has been there for almost 25 years, I think we are still small and there is a lot of opportunity in the next 25, 50, 100 years. There is going to be a huge potential available. So we are committed to Indonesia, and that is why we are investing in Indonesia. So we are literally building our investment team and operations, technology solutions. So we are investing a lot in our business. So hopefully in the next 3 to 5 year period, you will see us grow at a much more faster rate. And that is what we are all working towards.
So the second question is bagaimana perkembangan jumlah nasabah dari principal asset management sendiri?
Right now we have around 35 to 40,000 customers, but I think once again it is very small, you understand. And given that the Indonesian mutual fund industry today has almost 10 juta nasabah, right? So we have a long way to go, and there is a lot of opportunity available, especially with the digital capability that is available in Indonesia today. I think we will see more and more Indonesians participate in our industry, and that is where we are focusing on to grow both nasabah as well as the AUM.
It's still growing ya sebenarnya?
Yes, it needs to.
Yeah, needs to. And apakah ada produk baru yang sedang disiapkan dan diluncurkan oleh Principal Asset Management?
So recently we launched a brand new product called Principal Islamic ASEAN Equity Fund. This year has been everywhere you walk around in Jakarta, it is all about ASEAN, and the future is ASEAN. And it is called the epicentrum of growth, right? That is what all the advertisement all over Jakarta says. We also see great potential within ASEAN, and that is the reason why we just launched our offshore equity fund. We call it Principal Islamic ASEAN Equity Sharia Fund. So this is the only fund that is available in Indonesia today that enables Indonesians to enjoy the investment opportunity that is there within the ASEAN region. So once again, in Indonesia, the Sharia products, we are allowed to invest 100% offshore. So within that particular category, we have launched this particular product. We have another 3 more products in the pipeline, and we are waiting for the right opportunity to launch one by one. So our game plan is to bring a range of global investment solutions, bring in principal capability. For your information, our Malaysian business is very strong in the Islamic side, and so we want to leverage that particular capability and bring the Sharia solution as well as offshore solutions to Indonesia, and that is something that we are working on.
Since Indonesia is also a Muslim country.
Yeah, large Muslim population, and clearly I think there is a huge opportunity for Sharia product, and we have the capability in the region, and so we want to leverage on that capability and bring it to Indonesia.
Kemudian dari produknya sendiri, dari produk Principal Asset Management, apakah ada yang produk paling menghasilkan return paling tinggi, sir?
A good question. I think most of the equity products have been challenged because of the geopolitics, etc. So that's why we got the award on the US dollar product. You understand, no? So because we are a US firm, we have very strong knowledge about the US market, and we are able to bring that capability into Indonesia, and that's why our top performing fund is our US dollar bond fund. So that is our strength. I think our Asia Pacific fund has been doing extremely well, mostly because India has done extremely well. So it has an exposure in India, and we are able to bring that. But I think there is a lot of opportunity for us to grow a wide range of asset classes as well.
Produk mana yang paling diminati oleh investor, sir?
I think today, customers are very comfortable with fixed income funds because there is a lot of unknowns in the world and risk in the world. So people are a little bit careful at the current circumstances. So the preference is towards money market and fixed income. You understand? Both IDR and US dollar, but it is mostly fixed income. But I think once the world gets a little bit more stable and the outlook looks a little bit more positive, I think investors will come into the equity products because equities are looking very, very attractive. The valuation is really good. So eventually we will see people coming into the equity market.
Mungkin ada apa strategi yang telah dilakukan sehingga prinsipal telah mendapatkan award tersebut, sir?
I think our strategy is very clear, right? We need to win each and every award category in the Investors Trust. But anyway, jokes apart, I think our priority is not winning the awards. Our priority is how do we take care of our customers and deliver on our promises, right? So clearly delivering good investment results is the priority. When we say investment result, it needs to be risk adjusted return. You understand now? So we as an organization, we are very, very risk conscious. So we always want to do the right thing in the right manner. Focus on quality. Quality will be the primary objective. And within that quality, how can we deliver better returns is what we will focus on. If we get a few awards, we will be happy. We will not complain about it. But the most important thing is how do we give quality risk-adjusted return to the nasabah. That is our priority.
So I have some more questions. If it's okay for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh ya, oke. So jumlah manajer investasi di Indonesia sekarang kan terlalu banyak ya, sir, ya. Mungkin menyebabkan persaingan bisnis yang tidak sehat sendiri. Mungkin perlukah OJK menerbitkan regulasi baru yang mampu memfilter jumlah manajer investasi agar secara alamiah itu bisa tereliminasi.
I don't think so. We are looking to that. I mean, I think our priority is that is for the regulator to worry about. You understand now? That is not our responsibility, and it is not our recommendation that matters. That is for the regulator to decide what is the appropriate number and what should be the filtering mechanism. From our perspective, it is a very simple message. You understand now? We need to work hard, and we need to invest smart, and we need to deliver good return, risk-adjusted return to our customer. If we can do that, automatically we will be able to build good business, given our pedigree, given our strength, alright? We are a global investment manager. We are all across, we have offices all across the world. We have capability all across the world. And how do we bring that to Indonesia? That is what is our priority. So even though there are lots of challenges because of too many players, etc., but that is not what we are worried about. That is for the regulator to worry.
Mungkin terkait ini ya, sir, industri reksadana RI yang sudah susah tumbuh akibat banyaknya skandal, sir. Mungkin benarkah citra manajer investasi yang tercoreng oleh skandal tersebut belum pulih dan mengapa, sir?
So what was the blueprint? Can you just translate that last part of it in English?
So
I understand there is a lot of scandals and a lot of things going on. But what was the question?
Bagaimana citra manajer investasi itu yang tercoreng itu apakah belum pulih saat ini? Mungkin if the image is still
yeah. I think all over the world, right? Every country there has been scandals, there has been issues. So I used to have a boss who said money is devil, it attracts devil, you understand now? So wherever there is money, there is greed and there is negative energy. But I think we should not worry about the minority, correct? there are one or two always the black sheep, correct? That is not what we should focus on. We should focus on the good in the industry. So you can see, right, today there are so many investment managers. All of them are good and they have good track record and they are delivering good performance, including Indonesian Yummy. They are doing very well. That was the opening speech, you understand. So I think there are a lot of good MEs available there. I think that is where youngsters like you, journalists like you need to promote good corporate governance, MEs that are able to implement the good corporate governance and support them to grow the business, you understand. Now, end of the day, I think investor needs to do the due diligence, you understand. Now, they should not get carried away by the social media influencers, etc. They have to take, it's like if you buy a bag, you go to 10 shops and do window shopping, right? That amount of investment you need to do in terms of selecting your investment manager as well. There are plenty of good ones out there, and I'm sure the customers will be able to choose the right one.
So maybe the last one, sir. Apa yang dilakukan oleh prinsipal asset management sendiri untuk menerapkan good corporate governance-nya?
Very simple. To tell you the truth, I may look like the CEO of the company, but every day I consider myself as the chief risk officer. You understand now? Simply because our business is very highly regulated business, but not only from a OJK perspective, but even within our own company, right? We are an American company, so our standards are all, the entire company Praturan guidelines, everything is on par with US and global standards, you understand now? So everything we do every day is in line with the best corporate governance, you understand now? So that is why when I said winning award is important, but the quality is much more important, you understand? So we want to ensure that we provide the best risk adjusted return, and that's why I personally spend a lot of time in training and developing people to ensure that we think in the right manner, we run our investment management process in the right manner, there is adequate oversight, checks and controls, reporting. You won't believe, I spend more than 50% of my time only to ensure that on a day-to-day basis, you understand now? So clearly very strong. If you want, you come to my office and I can show you report by report how do we analyze and how do we supervise and how do we check, etc. So, and that is the value that Nasaba gets when they invest in a company like Principal, correct? They can sleep peacefully. That is the advantage they have.
So,
and I have been in this industry for 25 years, okay? And my track record is very well known, it is always doing the right thing in the right manner and building success in the right manner. That is what is very critical, If you don't get award, no problem, but we wanted to ensure that we are seen as the best player in the market, in terms of quality, and that's what we work on a day in and day out basis.
That's good, sir. Thank you for your time, sir.
My pleasure, and I wish you all the best as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.